I'm pretty sure my distaste for Call of Duty is pretty damn apparent. I think anyone with at least 2 brain cells knocking around their cranium can tell that on this channel, me and Call of Duty aren't on the best terms. And it genuinely sucks that it's like this, because some of the greatest online video games ever created lie in Call of Duty. So to see it turn into a greedy, by-the-books waste of space, understandably makes me want to physically assault it. Oh, and did I tell you, they're making a new one, and apparently has the same issues all modern Call of Duties have. That would include skill-based matchmaking, uninspired maps, hacking, awful ADS time on snipers, and an integration into Warzone, or in other words, making a game shittier. I could lie and act like this game being awful is surprising, but sadly it just isn't. This game didn't have any hype for me even before it was announced, but can you even blame me? Gameplay for Halo Infinite and Battlefield 2042 already came out at this point, along with an actual Halo beta, so I was too busy being hyped for something I knew wasn't gonna be garbage. And it also doesn't help that it's a sequel to arguably the worst Call of Duty game ever created, which was being developed by the same company who did most of the work on Cold War, as well as Advanced Warfare, which I'm sure I don't have to tell you, isn't that good of a track record. With how much I actually enjoyed Advanced Warfare, I can't deny that it wasn't a very popular COD game with the community, regardless of my own opinion on it. So I went into this game not expecting it to be good, which I don't think is fair considering that the only way to give criticism is to be unbiased, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now, I know I'm a bit late on the COD Vanguard hype train, but to be fair, I don't own a PlayStation 4, so I wasn't able to play the alpha, and also I wasn't home for when the beta started, so really, most of the game time is happening today as I record. COD Vanguard's gameplay is fine, but not exciting. It's the same gameplay and movement from Modern Warfare 2019. So if you don't like that game, you won't like this game. And guess who doesn't like Modern Warfare 2019? Obviously the movement and gunplay are polished and snappy, but it's still the same gameplay from Modern Warfare 2019. There is legitimately no difference to how it feels. The only addition to the gameplay is a mechanic called blind fire, which is basically a mobile head glitch, so that's fun. Also, another thing that bugs me is a hit marker and score pop-up. Bit of a nitpick, I know, but for some reason hit markers mean a lot to me. But other than that, the gameplay is pretty solid, unless we are counting maps. These maps are absolutely terrible. I think the worst map in this game is Eagle's Nest. This map is everything wrong with 3-lane maps in one map. First of all, you have the outside 2 lanes, which are basically just dominated by a camping sniper. And second of all, you have the inside of the house, which is basically 2 teams just jumping into oncoming gunfire. It's chaotic. With all the other maps, at least you can have a fair gunfight, but on Eagle's Nest, you're either getting killed from behind, killed by a camping sniper, or killed by the absolute massacre that is always happening inside the house. After this beta ends, this map is probably going to be engraved in the back of my head. That's how absolutely mind-boggling it is. Other pretty bad maps include Hotel Royal and Gavatau, but it's mostly because of how open they are. Fun is still able to be had, especially on Gavatau, where you could basically get behind the enemy spawn, but they're still flawed maps that show their cracks pretty damn fast. The only good map in this game is Red Star because it's not borderline unfair. There's a ton of room to flank, which makes it by far the best map in this game. So most of the time, my gameplay is seamless, which seems to be a first for modern Call of Duty for some reason, but sometimes the game just decides that I should just die in a fire. Here, actually, look.
Counter-recon aircraft. What a ludicrous display, people!
Now, I have gotten only one other graphical bug, which was on the map Gavatau. The glitch basically just made the sun rays more solid and bigger, so basically I couldn't see anything at all the entire game. But other than that, this game isn't too buggy. These things are the only things I could really grade this game on, other than like maybe sound effects and stuff like that, but everything else is like pretty decently okay. I think this game is just very uninteresting because it's nothing new. It's everything that old games used to be with modernization. It really doesn't feel like anything new. It's everything Modern Warfare 2019 was with gameplay wise, and it's just in World War II, so there's nothing new here. I've never done a grade on any game ever on this channel, so this is going to be the first one. It's a 3 out of 10. Not a good game, really nothing to call its own. The only good part about it is that it's just a normal online multiplayer shooter, which, I mean, if you enjoy Call of Duty and the new modernization of it, I guess you'll have fun for like your first few games. It's not awful. It's obviously better than Cold War. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much dealt with already. And when the full game comes out, I might make a review on it. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to buy it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little short. I'll see you guys later.